The other implication of the terminal looks like that the computers in this game use monochrome green screens, which were a thing in the ancient times. Yeah, yeah, again, they're painting an image of a very dated computer interface and hacking that is sophisticated in terms of what it can do from a computer, but still rudimentary in how it's displayed. Okay, so we are getting to some mod-added content here. Let's see. Night at the library. Here we go. Beckett is asking you to find out what the Sabbat is doing in the downtown public library. First, you need to meet his friend Scott. That's it.
Can't help you with that, I'm afraid.
I didn't even... Oh, I see. The usual reaction.
That's a negative.
Okay. Are you Scott?
Good evening to you.
Hello. I'm looking for Scott. You might have left me a note or something.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Thanks. I'll just look around for a clue then. Yeah, I am running the latest version of the Unofficial Patch that has a mix of restored content and what appears to be user-added content, although I'm not 100% sure. Like, this place, I think, is almost certainly user-created and not something that was originally in the game. There might have been a quest that Beckett gives you, but this area doesn't feel like cut content. Anyway, Beckett, couldn't wait any longer. Guy left early. He intends to meet someone at the end of the pier. Hope to see you there. I will again leave a note in case I have to go before you arrive. Right. So, down to the Santa Monica Pier. There's a game called Duskers where it's nothing but commanding drones, command prompts. Oh, yeah. I played that for the Sunday Spotlight. That's a great game. I love games where the computer interface is justified and something you, the player, are interacting with without any layers of abstraction. Like, you're not seeing your own health meters or objective markers or anything. You, the character in the game, are working with a computer, and that's all you can see of the game world. It's really well done. There are issues with it. Like, my main issue is that there's no real narrative progression, just unlocking more story bits through various theories with no resolution. But it's honestly a really fun game to play in short bursts, kind of to scratch that. I need to board this derelict and solve this problem in a methodical way without exposing myself to more danger than I have to. It's problem solving in a very specific situation. I quite like it. Anyway, end of the pier. So, dude said he'd leave a note somewhere around here. I'm assuming this is the place, because nothing else gets... There's honestly nothing else here that gets used. So it wouldn't shock me if there is something here for us. Let's see. Okay, something is going down at the end of the Santa Monica Pier. Oh. Oh! Oh, this is new. Oh, that door did not open before. At least I don't think it did. Okay. Well. To be honest, I never actually came back here after they cleared the body out. So this might be entirely new. Alright. Yeah, Mandalore covered it. Again, it's a great game to play in short bursts. Just a little bit for that... Yeah, I think this is it. A little bit for that experience of commanding drones and trying to deal with threats you can't quite see and have to feel out. Anyway, Beckett, the meeting here seems to be a trap. In case I don't make it, check the shop on the move in Santa Monica. I left the door unlocked. Shop on the move. Okay, password is the City of the Coffin. Oh, what the fuck? Whoa! Oh, it's Sabbat. Shit. Alright. Fine, we'll hammer out a solution here. Come here. Wait a minute. Do I get his axe? Yes! Free fire axe. Fuck yeah. I think that actually does more damage. 5, damage potential 30, 24, lethality 12. Okay. So, not quite. More lethality, which I think makes it actually better against vampires and supernaturals. Less damage overall. Scavenging derelicts, void bastards got a bit of a... Oh, really? Now that would be interesting. I like void bastards. That's another game that's also fun in short bursts. I mean, after a while, you do kind of get a sense of the extent of the loop. But they have a pretty good variety of ships and unlockable things that all feel pretty different. Okay. Shop on the move in Santa Monica, and a password is supposed to be City of the Coffin. Wild bastards. Alright, I'll look into that. Yeah, that game was fun. And I like that there wasn't a clear best gun or tool, and it was all kind of situational. It kind of required you to... it required you to pay attention to pre-mission information. Like, the game flat out told you what creatures would be on what derelicts, and that would inform what kind of weapons you'd need. Like, there were swarm critters against which your single-shot weapons were useless, but were good for grenades and such. There were enemies that put up shields, so you needed to rely on indirect fire or take them by surprise. And overall, I thought that was pretty well done. Now, there should be a map. Shop on the move. Okay, bail bonds, Sunco gasoline, Brothers Salvage, Surfside, Devil's Brand, G. Moore's Coffee, Gallery Noir, Trips Pawn Shop, Santa Monica Suites, Gibble's Prosthetics, Foxy Boxes. Maybe the tattoo shop because that moved? Yeah, the guns, tools, and void bastards were just solution to problems you encountered, and the game usually told you most of the problems you'd encounter. Exactly. It was about finding the right tool for the job, and there wasn't a clear best option. Actually, as long as I'm here, I might as well stop in and get more ammo from Mercurio. Hey, buddy.
Took a trip to see a friend of mine. He's a quartermaster down at a police station in OC. Guy's been miffed about a pay freeze, so he's agreed to start filling my wish list for a cut. Got a SWAT rifle out of this trip. Interested?
Oh, fuck yeah, and then some. First, load up on the automatic shotgun ammo. Lord, we've needed that. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and sell the other guy. I know we just bought ammo for it, but at this point it's just cluttering up our inventory. Let's get this bad boy right here. I really like the way the procedural generation in that game worked. It was less based on building a layout as much as doing it the other way around. Restricting a layout and how much you can move through it. Yeah. Like, there were little things that would change your progression through a ship in pretty significant ways. Let's see. Is this... I think this might be it, because I think that was the original location of the tattoo parlor, and then... Yes, this is it. Alright. But yeah, there'd be a situation where you'd go onto a ship and the power would be out. So you'd have to go to the reactor first and start it up before you could do anything. Or there'd be like no enemies on the ship, but there were more enemy spawn points, and so you're kind of encouraged to move very quickly early on, get what you can before all hell breaks loose. Little things that worked with the limited number of permutations of ships, and further made them feel fresh and interesting, even pretty deep into the game. It did a lot of things right, and I highly recommend it. I think it was actually done by some ex-Looking Glass people. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it rings a bell. Alright, City of the Coffin. Well, let's see if my hacking is up to this. Oh, Ankara! From Turkey, fair enough. Aw, thanks, Pecco. Alright. Beckett asked me to do research about an ancient sarcophagus in the public library. Rather boring until I noticed another kindred moving from shadow to shadow. A La Sombra. What is the Sabbat doing in LA? I better watch him on the next nights to be on the safe side. Okay, second. La Sombra went into a downtown house with a red symbol tonight. The bouncer didn't let me in, so I waited outside until the new agent of the prince entered. Okay, this might be part of the Plague Bearer quest that we dealt with early in downtown. So yeah, suddenly the bouncer ran out in a panic, and I followed him to Santa Monica, where he visited a smoke shop to relax. Tonight, the La Sombra visited the Santa Monica junkyard, probably to meet the night watchman working there. I was still observing the place when the agent of the Prince arrived, again, that's us, and the La Sombra popped out of a shadow behind me. I hope I wasn't spotted by him. Nothing special happened tonight, so what is the La Sombra up to? Is he recruiting for the Sabbat? I'm pretty sure he failed with the junkyard guy. That I really don't know about the bouncer. Why is he always returning to the library? I'll contact Beckett for help. I arranged a meeting with Beckett in the Santa Monica smoke shop as the bouncer is a regular there. We shall find out what he knows, and afterward I'll show Beckett the old emergency hatch at the library in the sewers. We'll find the La Sombra lair and stop the Sabbat. Blue Manchu, the studio, has people from Looking Glass and Irrational. Gotcha. That's it, yeah. Yeah, you can very much see the pedigree in there. Alright, first... Go back and get our next quest from Mitnick. The game itself is also heavily inspired by System Shock, though I think it has identity enough off of its own where this gets lost. Yeah. Yeah, it's a case where I can kind of see that, but it's definitely doing its own thing. System Shock is more about exploring a semi-open world in the sort of a contained environment and kind of unlocking progression and building up your character dealing with a sustained threat, whereas Void Bastards is definitely more roguelite, and that you are performing a series of repeated actions on kind of a strict time limit and proceeding deeper into a layer of progression. Or, deeper into the layer of the spaceship graveyard. Quadrilateral Cowboy. I have not. I've heard the name. I'm vaguely familiar with it. It's like some kind of puzzle game, but I have not seen much actual gameplay. I want to look into that, though. That is a name that stands out. Anyway, second network hug. Next terminal is in the basement of the Nocturne Theater in downtown. Recon to follow. No one can know you were there. Okay, so this is a step up in the Mitnick quests. This will have guards, we can't be spotted, and we cannot kill. So I need you to set up a wireless cam. I'll send you instructions on how to activate it. Once it's in place and activated, log into Net Security folder, password break a leg, and run ShrekNet. Nocturne Theater is downtown, just across from the Empire Arms Hotel. Couldn't get a key to the front door, so you'll have to enter through the sewers. Sorry, it's the best I could do. Okay. I put the camera down in your mailbox. I had an operative scope out the joint beforehand, and he marked the best place for the camera with a red X. Find it, it's probably someplace high, and mount the camera. Once you put it in place, log into the terminal downstairs, find the camera folder, and activate Netcam. You won't be able to activate the hub until the camera's in place. Got it. Okay, it's avant-garde hacking thieving game with a very in-depth use of an in-game computer. Okay, that actually sounds kind of cool. Again, I have a weakness for games that at least try to simulate the act of hacking with some degree of fidelity. And you know, it's not just pure Hollywood stuff. So that actually sounds kind of fun. I'm gonna look into that. Yeah, most of the... what I remember hearing about it is mostly positive impressions, so it is on the list at some point. Okay, so we are looking for the Nocturne Theater, which is 3. It looks like it appears to be an access... oh, the access point right behind me. The public library is at point 10. Looks like there's an access point at E1. I do like navigating by a map that is actually in the environment and not so much in your inventory, unless it's a physical thing you pick up to carry with you. It's a small detail, but I do like when there's an actual reason for having one. Or showing one. Anyway, this we will save at, because we do need to be careful. How am I doing on stealth? It could be better. You know what? I will... I like to save points, but we'll definitely need one as much as we can get here. There's only a couple guards. Oh, fuck, wait. I forgot, did I... Yep. I forgot something very important. The webcam. Fantastic. There it is. Alright. I go back and forth on having an actual VTuber model. On the one hand, it definitely creates a sense of character for the stream, but on the other hand, I kind of like having a clean look for the presentation. I really do like the... I like the focus of the game to be on the game, and less on the character streaming. Now, there are degrees of this. A good performer will inject themselves into the performance, but it's why I prefer games that I have something to talk about, and things I can kind of analyze critically, and I think having a model on screen does kind of distract from that. Anyway, now that we got the webcam, what we gotta do is get up here, plunk that thing, and if you remember the intro, this place will look familiar. I believe this is where our sire's execution happened. Yeah, see, a face has the same problem. It's a kind of distracting element. Alright. Camera goes here. And now we need to get past those guards for the thing we hack. Yeah, I think this is the theater. Thanks, Ivory. Alright, now nicely there's another ladder going down here, but there's a guard coming out of there periodically, so we do need to be careful. Alright, so... there you are. I think we can hustle through here. Now, due to our pretty good stealth, these guys don't have long sight lines. But it is still good policy to break line of sight where possible. Pecorino gets it. Have to build up the mystery. Also, I like that this random theater just has armed guards roaming. Which is exactly how security does not behave in real world. Like, you know, some places would have an armed security presence, but typically... Typically, security is just there to file a report and escort a trespasser out. Another way to track is to watch that number over there. That kind of tells your general proximity. Like, I would actually be interested in a stealth game that eschews typical stealth mechanics and has you realistically try to enter a building with the actual consequences there, where you wouldn't really have a grace period for being spotted, and security was much more aggressive than usual. Okay, cameras enabled, net security. Well, password was break a leg. It's not that they have guns is the problem, it's how quick they are to pull it out and full send it. Exactly. Alright, your regular James Bond. Check your email soon, I'll be in touch. VTuber, PingTuber avatar would be nice for any non-game segments. Yeah, I could see that being, like, used elsewhere. Alright, so we do need to wait for... So what we'll do is wait for this guy here. I see that. Okay, at a certain distance, the model was just kind of skating because the... not necessarily draw-in, but level of detail didn't account for the animation. That's cute. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do here... I'll wait until... give it one more pass, and then I'll get right behind him. Alright, here we go. Oh no, it's even doing it when it's up close! Okay, so I think that's gotta be some jank with Auspex. Alright. go. Alright. Don't look back. Just keep to your patrols, and we can be nice and civilized about this. There we go. Generally, if a model is occluded, you don't process animations to avoid the matrix calculations needed for them. Auspex lets you jank out the occlusion detection. Yeah, that makes sense. Because, yeah, the game wouldn't necessarily need to accurately render a model that it couldn't see, but Auspex lets you see beyond that. Anyway, wait a second. How did I get up here if there was a light in the way? Eh. Yeah, whatever. Mission accomplished. Alright. Now for this library thing. It's almost midnight, but we started a bit late, so we'll go for another 15 minutes. I do want to see where this goes. We'll wrap up the stuff in Hollywood, and I think we'll save and call it a night once we get to Chinatown. Now, if I recall, right? We are here. E1, that's it. Yep, this feels new. Alright, I hear guards. Or I hear footsteps, it could be anyone. Ow! What did I do? Oh, I think I turned lights on. Could be good or bad, depending on what's in here. Just an iced coffee. Oh, I probably had to turn the lights on for... the elevator? Okay, not the elevator. Huh. No, that's where we came in. What's this? Vacuum tubes. Oh, okay. That's what we need for this. Ah, that's it. I think that'll let me activate the elevator. Yep. Alright. You know what? I'll bet this place is guarded. No. Now, fortunately, we're under no stealth stipulations here. That said, I would like to avoid murdering anybody that I don't have to. Oh, this is kind of cool. Alright, yeah, we're dealing with regular security guards. Actually, what are we looking for here? Okay. So yeah, you continue to look for the Sabbat. Okay, you better refrain from attracting attention by killing everyone. Damn it! Alright. I mean, you know, I don't want to kill everyone, but it would be nicer that we're still an option, just in case. Mistakes happen. Alright, wait till he goes back down. Oh, okay. Alright, that guy wouldn't pass through the door, otherwise the door would be open. Might be in the museum. Alright, so we're looking for the Sabbat. We're a totally different vampire. It'll open the door and there's someone there, exactly. Yes, but if I were a very not as nice vampire, where would I be? Alright, this area looks clear. Get the feeling this dude's gonna jump me. What's this? Library card. Oh, hey, here we go. Wait. Why is that a... Okay, why is a library card hidden in a book? I have questions. I mean, libraries is still a thing. Presumably, they'd still have cards. This one seems like it is... required for computer access, though. That is less common. Not unheard of. The last time I went to one probably would have been about 15 years ago, so I can't say what they do these days. Like 1999, so yeah. Back in 2004, yeah, they probably did have card-controlled computer access, although I don't think you needed one to directly interface with the card. But yeah, you absolutely have library cards nowadays. But yeah, good to see you, Mirage. How's it going tonight? Okay, we'll wait for this guy to pass. It's the night into the movie night? Ah, Shadowrun. Awesome. And watch some Bakemonogatari. Nice, nice. Oh, that show was a trip. Extremely stylish. I'd argue that's the core appeal. Kaguya Hime, which is a movie. Oh, that one I have not seen. I guess it's on the, I gather it's on the more surreal side of things. But you know, Ghibli always did, as a studio, have that element to it. It's just a lot of movies were more on the whimsical side. Okay. This section managed by Mumbly Joe. Nice. Katanagatari, Bakemonogatari. I didn't actually see Katanagatari. Anyway. Card. Mostly from Fu Monogatari, I take it. What if childhood angst had stand powers? That is basically how it goes. Ah, motherfucker. Skill too low to make hack difficulty. Yeah, we'll see about that. Oh, nope. No, we're not gonna shoot the computer. Not yet, anyway. Oh, boy. Did he get pulled or something? Was it, dare I say, too hot for television? Okay, so that unlocked something. What the fuck was that? Oh god. We have ghost guards here. It's an absolute licensing hell. Oh, Jesus. Okay, hold on a second. Locked a hidden switch. Sounds like it could open a secret entrance nearby. Alright. Alright, hang on a second. Nearby. It's not this, is it? I don't think so. Like, usually if it's a licensing issue, my mind goes to music or soundtracks. That tends to be the obvious point where there's a third party at stake. But I'm not sure what that would be. I don't know if there's... Yeah, I gotta look into that. That's interesting. Okay, so not back there. Wait a minute. Aha! Okay, what the fuck happened? I think our Sabbat friend is going to be around here somewhere. Aha! Here we go. As far as the West goes, I think there's no way to legally watch it without hunting down a second-hand physical copy. Holy shit. That bad, huh? Alright. I am very curious what could hold up the licensing issue. Oh boy. I think we just wandered into a Quake level. What the fuck is this? What? How'd I get down here? What? What? What's happening? Why do I have a sword now?
Get the fuck out of here.
What the? Okay, a lot's happening.
It seems that these final nights has brought us together once again.
Oh.
I see you've begun to embrace the beast within you.
What the
I
hell?
smell the sweetest blood of my brethren upon your very hands.
Okay, slow down. I need some answers here.
Witness the power of my flesh transform.
Yeah, oh yeah, this is absolutely modded.
Your destruction.
Honestly, that face is too.
Farewell, young Canite.
I know what you're doing in LA. Do I? Do I really? Okay, I have a sword. Oh shit. Oh. Actually, hang on a second. What's the zoom button on these things? Oh, it's probably tab, I think. Oh shit, I think that guy has the... I think that guy has the Uzi. Ah! Alright. Alright. Motherfucker. Ah! Ah! Damn it! Okay, hold on a second. Where's my celerity? Eh. Ah, motherfucker. Alright, well played. See, that's the thing with automatic weapons, is... the enemy tends to be a lot better shot with them than you. That was a mod of my own, Pecco. Oh, wait a minute. I think that is... Okay, that dude is the bouncer for the Plague Bearer quest. He did kind of just disappear after you dealt with that. Ah! No. And I think this whole thing was just kind of trying to wrap up a sort of loose end. I always just assumed the dude just kind of ran off. There you are. Okay, this is annoying. If you fire the sniper rifle while zoomed in, you're stuck zoomed in while you reload unless you immediately exit out like that. Yeah, I'm not too impressed by this. Like, I get what they were going for. But... it is very budget, even by this game's standards. Like, I really don't know what this guy's deal is the thing. Something about rare knowledge? Something to do with Beckett? He's almost dead, at least. Got him. Very close. We're still not a very durable combat build. We're still a ways off from having good gun skills. But on the other hand, we do have an Uzi. Now this is important. This is one of the best guns in the game, aside from the combat shotgun. And getting it early is nice. Although, not too early. You buy it in Chinatown. But it is definitely nice to have without having to spend money on it. Anyway, you stopped the Sabbat trial and saved Beckett's friend Scott too. Okay. I guess that's good. Yeah, he also got a broadsword. Actually, how good is this weapon? I'm curious. Okay, broadsword. This medieval double-edged straight broadsword can be used single-handed, and it's quite deadly if used with knowledge and skill. Alright, so high melee combat requirement. Still not as much damage potential as the sledgehammer, but a much higher lethality. So, probably actually pretty good to use against supernaturals. I might want to use that against the next vampire I fight. I think it's in the lore that swords are generally more effective against vampires than guns, if you can get close enough to attack one. That's why a lot of the more dangerous enemies has swords as backup weapons. Or primary weapons. There could be only one. Princes of the universe. Okay, now, which way is this guard going? Which way? I believe this is the way out. Alright, back out we go. Let these guys figure out that there's a sacrificial altar in the basement. Of the public library, I should specify. Like, imagine having to write that up. Like, you're Ted security guard. You're like 5 hours into your graveyard shift. You hear what sounds like a massive gun battle downstairs. You go to investigate. The participants are long gone. There's blood splatters everywhere, and a sacrificial altar, and rock in the wall in a inverted pentagram, or upside down. Yeah, a pentagram. Whoa! Are you fucking me? Bullshit! The hell's that doing here? Yeah, tons of shell casings. Play this game mostly using katana. Damn it, I thought I was done with those things. Okay, yeah, not gonna lie, that got me. And thankfully it was just the one. Well, I'm trying to kill him. I mean, I'm still really kind of pissed off about this whole vampire thing. I didn't have much of a life as a claims adjuster from Ohio, but I was rather attached to it. So I'm making it a personal mission to just sort of ice every vampire I find. But I do need to top off. You'll do nicely. Miss, I require your time.
Hey,
and blood.
baby. Looking for a date?
Kinda, sorta. Money. That'll do. Thank you very much, miss. Enjoy the 50 bucks. Alright, we got more email. Okay, third network hub. Okay, not a lot of time right now. Gotta make this quick. Metalhead Industries, Hollywood warehouse operations. Keys in your mailbox. Set up the hub. Terminal is in operations. Back at the warehouse. Top of some stairs. Probably locked electronically. Work the problem. They're gonna have tight security, but you gotta keep it dark. They can't know you were there. Same drill. See ya. Mail. And the other one. Excellent. Hello again. Scott told me that you interrupted a Sabbat trial at the library, which almost got him killed. We are both very grateful for this, and you will make sure the access to the ritual chamber will be cut off in time. Oh, well, so much for that report there. Needless to say, it might not be very smart to tell anyone about this, not even Sebastian. Alright, so how about a reward? Accept cash or equivalent value relics. Alright, was there anything in here? Metalhead access card, that's it. Alright. Anyway, we do get a quest to talk to Isaac about the Zamishi we found up in the hills. Yeah, they're difficult to make games, is the thing. There are more Deus Ex mods that I want to get to and kind of talk about. Particularly some of the fan campaigns, which has some interesting stuff going on in the design. Zodiac was kind of a fun one that had its own crazy plot going on.
Evening.
King's Way. There was a Samishi. Notice I used past tense.
An impressive achievement, young Toreador. Someone of your character doesn't come in here every night. I'd like to give you something. It's not much. Just my way of letting you know that the barony of Hollywood appreciates your service. I'm glad to see the blood of my clan has found its way into the right people.
Ah, see, this guy gets
Hopefully
me.
You won't spill it foolishly in some pointless display of fealty for that damned LaCroix. Come by in a little while. I should have something for you then.
Oh. Alright. Fine, I'll stop in later. I mean, you could just give me some cash or something, dude. That'd be fine. Hey, Orange, good to see you. How's it going tonight? What'd you wind up playing? Outer Wilds. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've seen that on stream a couple times. It's fun. Oh, Metalhead Industries is right here. Alright. Alright, once again, we gotta play cool here. Yeah, I like what I've seen of that game. Kind of the way it smoothly transitions from space exploration to landing planetside and has kind of an interesting narrative revolved around space exploration.
Huh?
Oh, motherfucker. Alright, hopefully I didn't screw myself here. Maybe if you guys looking away. I think I gotta get upstairs first. Oh no, there's a... Wait a minute. Not looking up anything before. Oh, that's right, I did play through Alpha Protocol. Yeah, that would be kind of similar to this as well. A little more linear, obviously, but hitting a lot of the same vibes and same sense of character progression. Alright, operations. Here we go. Alright. Password codpiece. Classy. Here we go. Arx Fatalis, so me and Dolly can blabber. Oh man, I did play through Arx Fatalis. Actually, Mirage played through that as well. That's a great game. So many cool little details. I mean, superficially, it does kind of have that we have Ultima Underworld at home vibe to it. It's doing so much more mechanically. Yeah, it's actually rather... There's a lot more you can do than the required thing that is kind of to poison... I forget who it was. It was like the Goblin King or something. But yeah, there's all sorts of neat little interactions there. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, security. Yeah, neat little immersive sim stuff there. Ooh, motherfucker. Alright. Juice myself up for another hacking check. The Goblin King, that's it. So you can quarter him on the John. Nice. Alright, ShrekNet. Alright. Safe. Ah! Skill 2 low to make hack difficulty 8. Damn it! Can we do it? Can we boost our computer? Yes! Yes, we can! Beautiful. Alright. Turbo lever. Nice! Excellent Judas Priest song. Pull toy. What the fuck? A wooden pull toy shaped like a duck. Did I just get played? God damn it. Someone's got to have a use for this. Anyway, Cowboy's Guide to Cyberspace by Case. Cowboys and cyberspace don't mix. Now that we got that out of the way, raises your computer knowledge. Alright. There we go. Computer's at max level. Perfect. Yeah, you know what? That's a good idea. I gotta refresh my memory about what I've actually played. It's a long list. Been at this a while. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, I want to try out the demo that you played last night, Mirage. I forget the name of it. Krieg something. Yeah, it was a really interesting mix of mech action, new XCOM-like tactical combat without the bullshit elements, and basically space Vietnam. Krieg's Front Tactics, that's it, thanks. Yeah, that was awesome. Chuck was an absolute lad.
Hop in.
Alright. Back to downtown to turn this in. What other ImSims are there? Pathologics? I don't know if I can clear conscience recommend subjecting yourself to a pathologic game. Yeah, that is understandable. I like a lot of what that game does. The main issue is actually playing it. I've only successfully played through the Bachelor's perspective. I started the horror specs, but things kind of got out of hand quickly. And you know, the main differences in that game between characters, other than some light crafting abilities, are how much does the game hate you? How much does law enforcement... How much was law enforcement on your ass? And how hard do you want to make the game? Here we go. Alright, final network hub. Okay, this is the big one. Kuei-jin front in Chinatown called Kamikaze Zen. Yeah, I know it's Japanese, don't ask. They've got a heavy-duty security system. Recon's coming. Once you're in, find the server room and activate the hub. One more thing, they have a vault where they keep software, etc. You better break into it and take something. Put them off the scent. This one could be messy, it's your ass. Okay, key to the front door is in your mailbox. Is in your mailbox. Our inside man put a file called Hooligan on one of the office terminals. It's a virus. Find it and execute it. This will shut down the power and allow you to get past the first real security door. Never got any blueprints to the inner sanctum, so once you're past the first door, you're on your own to find the server room and the vault. Good luck. Honestly, kind of hard to read the font there. I kind of wish there was a way to condense it a little bit. It sort of stretches... Like, it's a widescreen monitor, but the text doesn't really work well at that resolution, the way it's extended. Very weird. Pathologic devs and Miyazaki would get together well, considering that IPL literally had a manifesto on their page that stated their games as hard as nails because they believe you can manage to play them. Yeah, I can kind of see that. I do want to give Pathologic 2 another run sometime. I like the idea of a survival system of equations. A system of equations governs the survival of everyone, and there's no solution that saves them all. Yeah. Like, that's the part that's interesting. The survival mechanics as you manage your various health meters, try to avoid being infected, keep your gear up. It's punishing in a way that I can kind of appreciate. That's the part that I kind of enjoy. It's more just the overall clunkiness of the game where you run into problems. Yeah, I think you gotta kind of bust your ass to make sure that all your principals stay alive.
Going somewhere.
And I think specifically in the Bachelor's playthrough, you had to avoid using any of the powders that cure the disease on yourself, which means you basically could not get infected at anything, or at any cost. Or if you did, you had to basically manage the infection as best you could. Or something like that. It's honestly been a while since I'd played through, so I couldn't say for sure. But anyway, we are in Chinatown. This area is actually really cool. We are super late, otherwise I'd explore a little bit and talk about it. But we will assuredly get back to this next time. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a good night. No stream tomorrow night. I will be out of town. I'll be going to Vegas for the majority of next week. Should be back on Friday. We'll be back to Baldur's Gate 3 next week. So have a good night. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in, and see you next time.